Good morning, everybody. So today's today's Faction War video may be coming out a bit early. I do have the ones from yesterday coming up very soon. I got to edit that down because yesterday's factions, one, was on Father's Day, so I didn't have very much time to actually play, and two, required a lot more time than I had to actually play. So I got to edit that down a little bit, get that posted soon. The Ogren tribe I ended up having to just not do. So unfortunately, I'm kind of far behind now. The Ogren tribe last stage I couldn't do, at least not in the time that I had. It was reset and just ran out of time for the day. And unfortunately, I missed night revs one day as well. I just didn't scroll over far enough. I talk about it in the other video a little bit, but that was just a misstep in my part, basically. I was doing, I think, Sacred Order and Sylvan Watchers and just didn't scroll over just a little bit more to see that night revs was actually open. So maybe going to be a little bit behind, but really shouldn't be too bad. So today we have Sacred Order and Bannerlords. I've heard that Bannerlords is pretty difficult today. We had to place 15 plus HP burns, which the perfect champion for this is going to be Venus. Venus, of course, can lay him down. We have Mordecai, who doesn't even do a hit. Also an excellent champion for this as well. So we're going to go ahead and speed. Let's give him some accuracy as well. Don't need a triple roll speed. So speed and accuracy were good. We have the two champions there. Just come in here, look at debuffs, HP burns, and you're good to go. We have Cupidus, who could also do this. Does he have accuracy? He has a little bit. He may do more damage than what I want him to, but we'll give him a shot. We guys got to place 15. It really shouldn't be too bad. The free champion options, plenty. Now, I placed 5 just now. I wonder if I go through and use Mordecai to place him again, if it'll count as additional ones placed. No, that wasn't even his HP burn skill, so that's not going to work. Of course. I'm slightly worried that Cupidus is just going to kill everybody here. Okay, 7. All right, that's not too bad. We'll place another 5 here pretty easily. Maybe extra turn chance. There we go. Extra turn. Got it. We're going to go ahead and hit Uko, hopefully not kill him. Wait. Okay, so it didn't place the HP burn because it actually was placed. I thought I'd click the HP burn button. I did click it. So we'll just have Venus place it the first wave, maybe Mordecai the next one, something like that, basically. So we'll just do a little bit of A1s here. We really don't need them to survive, do I? 5, 10, 15? We could do 15. Yeah, we could just have him place it the second wave, and we should be okay. Or the third wave, I guess. Okay, well, we don't really want people to die here. What do you think? So, obviously, Rosh card's not really built very well. We're still in a Godseeker. That's fine. She can do the reses. Should be okay. That can be a hard stage, but something you do have to pay attention to a little bit. So what I want to do here is actually just get him to take a turn as soon as possible, basically. So we could do his few HP burns, basically. We'll go ahead and do the decreased defense and weaken, just so I can get Siegfried to actually just kill everybody, basically, is really all I need to do here. He's actually killing everybody fine. Let's do this. He'll get reset for the next wave anyways. And then 4-turn cooldown there. I think Mordecai's is a little bit lower cooldown. Get some heals up. HP burns out. And then we will go ahead and just maybe kill him. I don't know if I can actually kill him in one shot. No, not quite. Kind of close, though, to be fair. So we're at 9. So we need to get a little bit more HP burns out there. Will this reapply any? We're still at 9. I guess it's really going to be just kind of sitting on the waves and reapplying HP burns over time, unfortunately. All right, let's see. If we kill him, then Ugo will res. Which is, well, she actually is not going to res. She's going to use her other skill. Instead of the one time she could actually res, she decides to use the other skill. So we'll get an extra turn here. Do that. I mean, 15 is quite a bit to place, honestly. So we have 14. We just got to place one more. That's all we need. Just one more poison. Or sorry, one more HP burn. None of those are going to place. We'll try to just save some damage basically here. Taurus hit. Keep everybody alive, maybe. Oh, that's a lot of poisons. That is a lot of poisons. Hopefully there's no arachne elixir involved here. Okay. Cleanse them. Strip them. 14. Shouldn't kill him, right? Yeah. So basically... Oh, no. No. Relax there. Whoa. We're getting a little bit too close there to getting the 2 stars. I don't really want 2 stars right now. I may have to actually get Cupidus out of here. He's doing a little bit too much damage, basically. Wixwell can do some shields, I guess. I just gotta have him survive the waves. Ideally control them. Cycle through my stuff pretty decent speed. But yeah, Wixwell will do the decent shield. There we go. To quickly be removed, of course. Stole my intercept. Unfortunate. Why didn't she res him, I wonder? Shouldn't that have been an instant res? Maybe because she was stunned? All right. Mordecai, take a turn. Man. We have 5 poisons done. Sorry, 5 HP burns, not poisons. HP burns a little bit of a tricky one to place, it seems. Even with tons of champions. I mean, you got to balance killing the waves versus not killing them, basically. Obviously, we're still going to get the strip from him. Got to provoke on him at least that time. 1 turn of burn. I think Mordecai can place over that and still be fine. All right, let's see. Don't kill Gwendolyn. Resist. What's his accuracy? Didn't I just boost his accuracy up? 370 is still getting resisted, really? Well, it's not even 370, it's more than that. It's 450. And hers is the same, basically. What are you doing, Plarium? What's going on here? Oh, sorry, hers is 500. Let's see. We got all that stuff matching. I guess we pick up maybe a pinpoint piece here. A pinpoint ring with attack, or I don't know. A little bit of extra accuracy here. We'll go that, and I gotta get this gear enhancement event done anyway, so they pick up a little bit of accuracy rolls there. No, that's not gonna do anything different. But 390 is okay. We'll take that. Don't have any masteries, which isn't a huge deal. We'll see if I can upgrade something here, maybe, possibly get some accuracy. Nope, I'm not gonna rework that either. So basically, just need to get, I guess, maybe some stuff glyphed. We have quite a bit of accuracy glyphs here. Kind of surprised he got that resisted. Very, very surprised about that. What we'll do instead, though, is do that. Can I do this and not kill? Oh, yeah, we definitely kill everybody. Siegfried is a monster, basically. Let's do this A1. We're going to do this. There we go. We got all the burns placed that time. Good stuff. Got to provoke on him. Kick it off. All right, well, she has that stuff going on. Not great. There we go. Oh, well, there goes Seer. Now you see her? Now you don't. All right. Okay, we're at 9. some decent progress there. So then I guess we can just kind of, I mean, she can just, she's just going to remove all the buffs, right? Potentially. Unless I can provoke her. I was thinking that was Wixel taking a turn just now. Wasn't paying attention. Well, thankfully it doesn't do that much. Try not to waste, like, I'm trying to go through my turn so I can get his cooldowns reset. So going into that next wave will be pretty good to go, basically. So then he can just HP burn. Siegfried can kill maybe. And then we'll be alright. Because Siegfried can wipe that last wave, no problem. Killing the waves is not the issue. It is getting the HP burns to land correctly. Top him up a little bit. Okay. No HP burn just yet, unfortunately. We'll go ahead and get hers done. If Siegfried gets a turn here, I'll just go ahead and just kill him. Good. Big hit there. Okay, we are good to go. Do this. Full HP down, but not really going to matter. Okay. At this point, we just wait for his unkillable to come off, which he doesn't have much damage other than that poison thing initially. Right? I hope he doesn't have much damage. We don't have any strip champions either. We have some buff reduction, but no accuracy for these champs who have it. But Wixwell got the provoke, so we're alright. There we go. So, 15 out of 15. We're good to go. That took a lot longer than I expected it to, honestly. It's just adjusting these things. Essentially, what we'll do here is we'll go Cardiel. I built up Archbishop before for this. Not for this, but I built him up before and didn't get to use him. So we'll just go this. This should be a really easy stage because of Siegfried, to be honest. Sacred Order, you guys can let me know how difficult or not it was for you. But I feel like Sacred Order has some really powerful legendary champions if you have the right combinations. Which I guess is like most factions. If you have the right champions, it's good. We can take a look at some of the other options later on. But Finax could actually be a really good option as well. The double hits on the A1 skill are very good. Could have used Cupidus here too, actually. All right, so definitely should have had her doing decreased defense and weaken. This is the HP swapping one, right? All right, but we'll be fine here. I got a little bit of a surprise. Just a moment. Once she does her, if I can ever get a turn that's not provoked. Ah, well, that kind of messed me up. Gotta kill that minion, or else my Siegfried's about to just get wrecked. Dang, that's a lot of provokes. My goodness. All right, so don't kill him. She's kind of close. I want to use the A2 there to get Siegfried massive hit off. But I may not even get a chance to do that, honestly. This may be fine. We're okay here. No reflect damage. Let's see. It's going to be this with decreased defense and weaken as well, but don't really need it, obviously. Decreased defense plus weaken would have definitely killed the boss in one shot there from Siegfried's splash damage. Similar thing with Wukong. If you use him, you can do that splash damage and be fine. But under 50 turns, we're good. 6-star epic speed glyph. Very cool. Be the stage with all champions alive at all times. All right. Well, this shouldn't be too bad either. Don't need Godseeker anymore. We can just do this. And basically turn on full auto, I guess. I don't think you're going to be using Artor. Unfortunately, that free champion that we had. I don't think he's going to be a champion used very much in this. Dang, she's going faster than my Siegfried, which is kind of crazy. Not fast. Nobody's faster than him now. Well, nobody's going to be taking turns faster. Should have saved that strip for the next wave, for sure. Yeah, let's go ahead and just kill him. I don't care. Some HP burns going. Work on dropping the stone skin. Definitely should have saved that strip. That strip would have been excellent. I didn't realize he stole buffs. Huh. That's cool. It's good to know. All right. We're not gonna have enough damage just yet because she's about to die. Yeah. All right. Retry this. This time we're not gonna use her decreased defense and weaken very first thing. We'll just do that. And then this next wave, I'll just strip, hopefully get an extra turn, and then go in for the decreased defense plus weekend thing. I do need to reset some of my cooldowns here. Toshiro's the one who could actually kill me, honestly. Yeah. Like his damage is kind of crazy. Okay. Well, can't be that careful apparently with the waves. So what instead we're going to do here is just come in with this. Boom, got him down once. Okay. Boom, boom. These champions alive at all time stages are always a little bit difficult. Can I kill him? Yeah. So now we're strip all this stone skin. He can get a lot of counterattacks on him. Not a huge deal. He'll do block damage anyways. Just do a big hit here. Boom. 600. 1.3 million. We're good to go there. Yes, we are. And full auto. Let's just watch it go down. So just bring a strip champion if you have one. Other strip champion ideas for Sacred Order. Let's go check it out real quick. Obviously, you're going to need strip champions for that stage. Like dealing with Stoneskin, well, that's going to be an easy way to deal with it. An easy-ish way. Let's see. Who else can... He can't strip, right? Godseeker kind of can with the A2. It's a buff reduction. So buff reduction or strip champions. There's actually not very many, is there? So you may have to just go with a tanky approach. That's going to be a tough stage, I bet. Let's see. Other effects, negative effects, remove buffs. Yeah. We have some champions. His is just a single target, right? Yeah. It's not really usable. His is under conditions. Vitreous is as difficult to get as Venus. Matthias may be able to. Places each hit. Okay. Removing. Okay. 30% chance of removing buffs. So not great. So you may have to just survive the dwarves doing that stuff. However, do we have block debuffs? Let's see. Once again, the legendary champions. Lysaea may have a use here because of the freeze stuff, right? She doesn't do anything to stop the freeze. But she does place the freeze out there, which is cool. Cardiel's, of course, going to be great for that. This champion, Sanguina. She could be decent, but no cleanse, which is unfortunate. That's going to be a really tough stage for a lot of players. I can almost guarantee that. You're going to have, I imagine, some of the legendary champion, the Void legendaries, or possibly even Siegfried, a mythical. Probably Void legendaries, you can get through it, no problem, or not too much of an issue. Venus being probably the most important one for you to just strip those stone skins and go through it. But it's going to be tough. And this is going to be stupid stage as well. 16, 17, 18. Defeat 3+ enemies using ally attack, skills, or counterattack. A clanmate of mine brought up a really good point this morning. What other champions in this faction have either one of those things? So Plarium is making ridiculously dumb conditions. This is is this ally attack champion? A counterattack champion, sorry. Counterattack on him. Okay? You're not going to be able to use these champions to kill anybody. It's going to be impossible. So let's go ahead and get this done. And then let's go, okay, well, no counterattack. So let's go other effects, positive effects, ally attack. Well, we got Marichka. Literally the only champion. So this is saying use Marichka or use basically Seneschal has counterattack. It's going to be difficult to kill people with that. Very, very difficult. Or put a really hard-hitting champion in Retaliation, 2-piece, and Revenge, and hope for the best. It's honestly ridiculously dumb, guys. Like, this is... I don't know why they make conditions like this in factions that really just cannot do it. They just do not have the champions. I have Marichka here, but if I didn't have her, this would be a nightmare to deal with. I'm very interested in knowing what you guys are using. If you don't have Marichka, which is going to be a lot of you, right? Very interested in knowing. Can I not one-shot everybody? Okay, I did one-shot everybody, unfortunately. Not a huge deal, I guess. We'll just try to use ally attack to kill this person one time. That's good. I know how hard he was going to hit. I didn't really want to hit this dude and accidentally kill him. So, I mean, with Marichka, obviously, this is going to be easy. Now, other than the part of making sure everybody survives, is that a counterattack there? Oh, yeah, this is ridiculous. This is, like, stupid easy because of these one champion combos. You don't have to have the Taras, but if you have Taras plus Marichka, well, all of a sudden this just becomes kind of dumb. Well, I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm very thankful to have these two champions. I think it's just lame that the condition is so specific to 2 Void legendary champions that most players will not have. But if you have these champions, then the stage is just full auto. I feel similar situations when doing yesterday doing Shadowkin. Killing champions while under Veil was very difficult with no ninja. The Ogren tribe rooms are very difficult if you don't have Gizmak. If you don't have Grazer, the buff stuff is very difficult to do. That's the stage that actually messed me up yesterday, was the 7 buffs and killing the enemies. I just couldn't do it. So stages like that are very, very difficult without specific champions, very few specific champions. Now, if you have to have the condition where it's okay, you don't have the champion, you're going to have to put a special gear set. Okay, well, that's not a huge deal because I've had to do that many times. But it needs to be a set with a decent chance to actually do it and a reasonable actually outcome. Well, that sucks, actually. Actually really sucks because I don't have a reviver. So let's go ahead and rerun this, I guess. Archmage helmet this time for some stuns and such. So we'll just go full auto here. We're gonna be able to do the whole thing full auto because anytime we get hit, Taras is gonna be doing the counterattack stuff anyways. Counterattack or ally attack, basically. Just gonna make sure he doesn't kill him too fast. Okay, the res is fine. Get some stuns going out. Good stuff. All right. Now, he will just ignore this block damage, which is stupid. It's just dumb. That's not too bad. I can get rid of him, no problem. So the A1. Okay. Boom. Okay, there's one champion dead. If she would have got an extra turn, there would have been 2 champions dead. I just need to kill him, honestly. He stole my block damage. That's unfortunate. All right, Mr. Uko, problem causer. Actually, the Gizmak's the real troublemaker. He is the real one. Let's get him a little bit lower, then send him to Ross with Marichka, maybe. Because the fact that he does ignore block damage after placing HP burn does make this a bit more difficult. Okay. Should be able to go full auto basically here. We could hit it all. Yeah, they're dead. Sweet. Yeah, with this state, I mean, we do have Kaja for the revives, which I do need to make sure my Kaja is built and ready to roll because she is going to be significant for these stages. But like here, all I have to do is we're just finishing it off now. So we'll just A1 on the worst possible target, basically. Buff up some more. Buff up some more. Smash everything. 3 stars and it's done. Don't land any weak hits. Now, this also is extremely annoying. However, if you have void legendaries, well, all of a sudden it becomes not as bad, right? So we can keep him in here. We could possibly keep Androck in here as well. But voids are like, obviously, if you have void legendary champions, use those here. They make this a lot easier. Let's just go some champs who don't really have AoE hits. Baron here. Let me go ahead and put him in some pieces. Crit rate. I need a lot of crit rate. Okay, let's see. Just crit rate. Oh man, that's not very much at all. It's gonna be difficult to get him 100% crit rate with this setup he has currently. That is a lot of crit though. No speed, which is unfortunate. Do we have another crit damage piece? No, we do. Only need 15 though. This will be plenty. So he's just ready to one-shot basically. Now the Archmage plus the Chamfort, I basically just have to be careful with who I target here. It'll be fine. I can't really do that AoE stuff too well. All right, so with 2 Magic Affinity champions, which could be kind of bad. Surprised he didn't kill everybody there, honestly. Okay. So we're good here. Go ahead and buff up. Can't do that big hit. I can get rid of Mother Cybele. Get rid of her as well. We have no strip champion. Actually, do we have any strip champion in this faction at all? Oh yeah, we do actually. Androck can strip. A mythical champion. It's not really a good option there for strip stuff. Let me check who else I have. I have Roglin and some other champions I can bring up here that are void affinity champions, but I don't want to be investing in more champions right now, honestly. Other effects, negative effects. Remove buffs. Yeah, Roglin. Sathalia is a good one. She doesn't do many hits. We'll throw in... he does a hit, though, in the skill, right? Yeah. AoE, single target. I'll try him out. He may be decent. I think Baron's is the best option for me there. I had Warcaster built on the test server, but he's not built right now. If this becomes too difficult, I can just go for a full Void team. Just let Taras and Murchka basically handle this. So it's an AoE attack. He's weak affinity to a lot of these champions as well, which is something I really don't want to have to worry about overcoming and dealing with, basically. So this AoE ignores shields and defense. That's no problem. Here, I don't want to do that AoE hit. That's going to be some nonsense, basically. I will try to do this. Places block buffs, right? Does it actually, did it do a weak? I don't know if it even hits. So, okay, so magic. We need to get rid of some of these force champions for sure. She has a cleanse she can do, but I think she'll focus on the lockout first anyways. Okay, so he's not going to weak hit anybody here, so he's fine. He can weak hit nobody as well, so we're actually all fine here. This will just basically be the, oh crap. This will just basically be the time to let my cooldowns get reset and such. Now he can start weak hitting again because the champions who I didn't want here are back here. The champs I didn't want here in the first place are back again, baby. All right, we need Marichka to use her skill or else she's dead. Or Baron's dead, that is. Okay, full heal, big shield. He's fine. So the Force Affinity champion there is the only one who I really need to get rid of for sure. Yeah, block damage. That's what I was worried about. But he can get back around to that strip. Right? So could I kill him with his double hit? No, it's not quite that good. Decreased defense. That was decent there. All right. Last champion is a Spirit Affinity champion who we should be okay against. Crixia. And then this last wave, I'll just buff up a lot and have Taras do a big smack, basically. Just get counterattacked. Let's send him over here, the Rhodos. And then we will... So we have 2 champions we can weak hit. Let's switch forms and go for more buffs, basically. There we go. Good stuff. And I hope I didn't land any weak hits. Good. It's always a little bit nerve-wracking. Defeat 4+ enemies before they take a turn. All right. Well, this will be no problem with Taras here. Once again, feels like almost pointless to even say this stuff, but he will do this fine. You just got to make sure you're fast here. That's all that matters. If you're not fast, you're not going to be able to do the condition. But if you can just get a champion to one-shot him, you'll be okay. But yeah, Marichka here is definitely the champion, like the carry. Taras plus her, Bannerlords is done. Let's get this Elva dealt with a little bit, maybe. I can be able to kill her in time. She's probably gonna do a res. Not a huge deal ultimately. She got so many champions to res to begin with, so probably doesn't really matter. That next wave though, at Tetsuya, that thing messed me up in the Ogren tribe. I got to the last wave, with the killing champions while under 7 buffs. And that Tetsuya wave just absolutely shredded my team. And I don't even know what was happening, honestly. I do have to get some heals over here. I could switch this form. Let's go for a weekend on them. Okay, good. I just need to heal him up some. That's all I needed. Dang, we need to cleanse him as well. Stagnite's getting a little bit low there, buddy. A little bit low, man. We do finish this pretty fast, though, today. Big buff. Why is he getting these turns? What's going on here? Can he get stunned? About to find out. Nope, he can't. Well, because I can't take a turn. Now, who's about to take a turn to kill me? Michinaki's definitely going to kill me if he takes a turn. Got a very good chance of that. Okay. I'm not for sure what he does. I'm not for sure what his situation is where he just decides to shred the entire team in one turn. But yesterday with Ogren Tribe, he just obliterated me. Took one turn, I was dead. Hits hard. The faction controlled like crazy. I have to go check this out to see what was happening, but let me click my reward here. My 1 Immortal Soulstone. Oh, I feel so special. But let's make sure, we got everything finished. Everything's good. Everything's good. Good. Now, let's go check out Tetsuya real quick, because this guy's going to surprise a lot of people. Including me. I don't have him. So, all allies are immune to turn meter reduction effects from enemies. Fills the champion's turn meter by 15% whenever an enemy champion takes a turn. Oh my goodness, okay. If there are multiple champions on the team with this skill, only one will activate. Turn meter increase effects used on allies are 20% more effective. Turn meter effects used on enemies are 20% less effective. Whenever this champion has a turn meter filled, increase the damage of their next attack by 5%. Okay, a single target steals turn meter. Also attack all other enemies. Yeah, he's crazy. That is insane stuff. And then they just basically all took turns and just obliterate my whole team. One turn, wiped them all out. So let me know how it's going for you guys. Best of luck in today's Faction Wars. It went much smoother for me than yesterday's. Yesterday's was not fun. I'll try to have the video out for that as soon as possible. But good luck in your push today. Let me know what you end up using if you get creative with these rooms. I got a feeling you probably have to get kind of creative, especially if you don't have some of those OP champions that the Faction Wars are seemingly requiring you to have, especially with this whole ally counterattack stuff. Very, very obnoxious. But either way, let's go claim the clan ball stuff real quick. See what I got here. Maybe some sacred shards. Oh, there we go. Everything's fine, guys. The Faction War stuff is fine. Everything's okay. Let's continue claiming and be on my way. Thanks, guys. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch you all in the next one.